Hi, thank you for joining me on my very red face tonight. Have you ever heard of rosacea? I think I might have it. So, but hey, you know, let's start there and see where it takes us. I thought tonight, to mix it up, I would do a half face because right now I've been working on a half face contest with my friend Elizabeth, and so we posted that all over our Facebook timelines, and I thought that tonight I would go ahead and show you how I did that. And since my face is so blotchy and ready tonight, it's actually a really good night to do it. Now Rafe is not sleeping, he is periodically crying for me, so I will try to make it through this, and you know what, if he needs me, he needs me. That's the way it goes for a mama, right? So I'll do as much as I can. So I'm just going to start with a little bit of moisturizer. It has a light tint to it. This is called BB Flawless. I'm actually ordering this in a darker color because I'm kind of getting ready for summer. I'm going to move all away from my winter products and try to get some darker products just as I start getting more and more sun, although I think we're supposed to have thunderstorms starting tonight into tomorrow. So this will be good for that. This is a complexion enhancer, so it's going to help tone down that red a little tiny bit and moisturize. I'm also going to put on some primer, and I was going to have everything ready so you guys didn't have to watch me root through my stuff, but with Rafe crying I kind of had to do that instead. So this is what the primer looks like. Our face primer is clear. I'm going to do a strip of this like that. Okay, can you see it? And then rather than doing my entire face, we're just going to do a half face tonight. I guess we're doing this half. I'm going to do the primer. Ken went to pick up Emma from gymnastics, so hopefully Rafe will settle down a little bit. He's really been crying a lot. It's like he turned 2 and bam, he's hard, right? It's just amazing. It's like he got a memo. Hi, Jenny. So, what's next? I have primer on, so I need a little bit of liquid foundation, and I'm going to use my new liquid foundation brush. I showed this off last night. Totally digging this. See that little indentation in there? So this comes like a dropper. Can you see it? And you just put it right in there. Oh, I don't need that much because I'm only doing half a face tonight. It works super effectively. I love this brush. It kind of just, as you need it, it puts out a little product. It's amazing. So it was a beautiful day today. Clouds started moving in about 4 o'clock this afternoon. We were all outside playing with the kids. And a few raindrops. But you know, it was like San Diego raindrops, nothing too serious. So I'm hoping some rain gets in. I'd like a little bit more rain before we hit all the warmer weather. Okay. So, still loving my new hard case tube for my brushes. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's like a life changer. I'm going to do a little concealer with my new concealer brush. That's my brush, my blush brush, so I don't want that. And here we go, this guy right here. And I did look to double check to see if we offer one, and we do. So it looks just like this, only it has another brush on the other end for blending. How cool is that? So I'm going to grab a little bit of Malibu bronzer, and I'm going to do a little contour. Start up here, I have to keep controlling myself. I want to just swipe across, but we're just doing half face tonight, so hopefully I can remember. I'm a little distracted because Rafe keeps waking up and crying. Libby's up there with him though. She'll comfort him. And if he gets too crazy, well, he'll just have to come do a live with us tonight. Okay? We're gonna go right down here. Like so. And then I need some concealer. Today was really fun. I did this quick, I have several parties that are going on all the time online because I'm pushing really hard this month. I'm donating 100% of my commission this month to Emma's gymnastics team. We don't have a booster club at our gym, so usually when you have a team like that, you have a booster club and the parents do fundraisers, they raise money, and that way you can buy new equipment for the gym, for the team, things like that. Yeah, I sent you instructions on how to fix that. I'll walk you through it. Maybe not tonight, but tomorrow I'll call you and I can walk you through it. It's really easy to change it. So we have to get kind of creative about how we raise money for our team. And so when they reached out to me, I was like, okay, I'll just donate my commission this month. And so I'm pushing really hard this month because I want to get as much as possible for them so they can, not just pay for a new balance beam, but, get other new equipment that they need. So we'll see how the month turns out, and I will let you know what that dollar amount is that I end up giving them. They get it all. And at the same time, I'm trying to achieve my own goal of blue status. And so, two birds, right? I'm getting closer every day. Going out of my comfort zone a little bit this month, and that's not a bad thing. Oops, see, I'm so used to going both directions. It's so hard to do half. Half face, half face. And as I'm talking, I'm getting distracted too. All right, let's blend it out a little. Especially this guy right here. Is that crazy looking or what? I think, let me mess around with my light a little bit. It's a little nuts. And now there's a brightness setting here. Let me look. Ooh, that's not it. Nope. Is that a little better? Not so washed out. I'd probably get a lot better light during the day, but I wouldn't get to see all you guys, so we'll just keep working with it. I bought this really cool thing for my phone. Let me see if I can find it to show you. Oh, here it is. This is a ring light. It's like a little mini that you can get. And so, I do all those self-indulgent selfies at the end of my lives to post, and you can use this and check it out. You just clip it right on your phone like this, right? Your camera is right here. And then it has 6 different light settings on it. Awesome, right? So that's pretty cool. I'm really into that. Wasn't too expensive either. And light is kind of important in this business. Okay. And I'll tidy up that center line as we get done with the face here. I'm just going to blend all the way up. Make that look a little bit more natural. Okay. And finish that up with a little pressed powder. Oh, it's quiet. I think Ray fell asleep. So you can already see the change. From this side, my half face done, to my other side, nice and red and ruddy. Yuck. It's been really fun. Oh, he's crying again. Come on, kiddo. It's been really fun to watch the other women in this contest post their half-face photos. It's really fun. It's amazing what a little bit of product can do. Yeah? What do you think of that? Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of blush, and then we'll start on well, I was going to say start on eyes. We'll start on the eye. So, let me dig around. Here we go. So yesterday my friend, her husband surprised her with a little tour of Balboa Park. And I didn't know this, but they have these like floating couches that you can rent at Balboa Park, and they're electric. They're like electric chairs. You sit on it like a couch, and then you ride around Balboa Park and tour it. And so her husband surprised her with a tour yesterday there. Isn't that fun? We're going to totally have to check that out. And she was saying, you know, it's so fun to be a tourist in San Diego, and it's true. I mean, I don't really, you know, I don't really go out and see anything in San Diego unless my in-laws are in town, and then it's like, oh, we should do this more often. We live in a really cool city. Okay, so you can kind of see the difference, yes? Let's do an eyebrow. So I used a little bit of that Brow Obsession palette today. I was doing a live earlier, and I had Rafe. He was so funny because that's where I was going with that whole party thing. So with my online parties, I like to pop in once or twice during the party during the week and just do a quick live, like, you know, a lipstick tutorial, or it's not in water. They're just floating, well, you know, it's not water. I like to pop in and do a little live, just a quick little demo of something. Just, you know, I really am just trying to connect with people, right? And people like to see the products in action. You know, you can do so much with photos and filters and all that stuff. I mean, people know that. So they're not going to just take my word for it. They want to see me put on the product and see that it does work, that it does provide coverage, right? We see that, right? So Rafe was with me because it was like 10 o'clock in the morning or something. And he wanted to sit on my lap. And I'm trying to do liquid lipstick. And if you guys know what the liquid lipstick is like, you really need to kind of take your time, do a good job. It's lipstick in a liquidy form that you put on with a lip gloss applicator. And so I'm trying to put on this liquid lipstick, and Rafe is standing up, and he's trying to curl his eyelashes with my curler, and he's, you know, I dropped the wand into our laps, and it was all over his stomach, and what a mess. Super cute though. I mean, he was really funny. And then when I exfoliated my lips, and I went, when I was done, and Rafe goes right after me. He was so cute. I guess, you know, he watches me enough, he knows what to do, right? All right, let me fill in here a little bit. Oh, that's where I was going with that. So the Brow Obsession palette, while I'm waiting for my brunette sample to come in, I'm using this one to fill in the brows that I'm working on, and it's working quite well. So maybe this color isn't terrible for me. I have a bunch of black on here. Give me a second to clean this brush. Ken's at the gym to pick up Emma. Hi, honey. And we're going to do a fundraiser through the gym, and we're going to have a meet. We're going to hold a gymnastics meet at our gym and raise money for our team. It's going to be awesome. I just think it's so cool that I have this little gig going just for fun, you know, and that I'm able to do things like, oh, you're having a fundraiser? I'll just give you my commission this month. Or this charity wants me to give something? Okay, I'll just give you my commission this month. I'm really digging that. It's so cool to be able to do that now. And it's just not a budgeted item, so I don't even have to worry about it. Just give it. I imagine I'll be able to help the school and stuff too with this. It's kind of a crazy arch, yeah? We're gonna just roll with it. This is half face tonight. Since I don't have to match this one, what's the biggie? So I used this Brow Obsession palette, right? These are the powders. You kind of shape your eyebrow with this one, fill in with this one, highlight with these two, and then you seal it with this wax on the end. So we'll go ahead and seal it. with that. And move on. So I need a little bit of eye primer. I'm back in the groove tonight, you guys. Last night I was so off, but I'm back. All right, let's see here. Need a little primer. So I use a different primer on my eyes than I do on my face. The primer that I put on my face is clear, like I mentioned. The primer I put on my eyes comes in this little tube, and it is lightly tinted. Can you see that? You don't need a lot. That's for both eyes. Oh shoot, I'm not doing both eyes. Control yourself, lady. Oops. I'm just gonna wipe that right off. Okay. And we are going to do palette 3 tonight. Did 5 last night for the millionth time. So I'm going to stray away and return to another of my favorites, which is 3. If you remember 3, this is the purples and pink palette. So you have tickled pink, shimmers and mattes of purple, all the way down to black in the color Irate. So we're going to do a little bit of purple tonight. Just on this eye. This is all half face. And I'm going to start out with this guy right here. And I kind of have to clean my brushes as I go because I had Rafe with me earlier doing a live this morning. I just threw it all back into its bag when I was done so I could just take care of him. So I'm going to go into this palette, and I'm actually going to start down here. This is Cheeky. Cheeky's the name of that one. It's a nice dark shimmer purple. And I'm going to start right in the crease and pat it back and forth here. And my brush is a teensy bit wet, so you know that's going to bring those pigments out a little bit. But as this dries, I'll be able to blend it out, chill it out a little bit. I hope you guys can see the color of that purple. It's beautiful. And then I'll go in and I'm going to grab a little bit of a looser bristle brush like this. I'm going to clean it real quick. And then I'm going to go back into this palette. I'm going to go right next to Cheeky. And I'm going to grab this lighter purple color right here. This is Flippant. And I'm going to take the Flippant right above Cheeky and bring it down toward the tear duct. Kind of windshield wiper motion there. Okay. And then I'm going to go right next door to Flippant. I'm going to grab this pretty shimmer color here. This is called Smitten. I'm going to use the same brush. I wiped it off a little bit. And I'm just going to do a little bit of it for highlight to keep that purple right at the top, right under the brow, since I didn't do any highlighting there. Can you see that? Just from about the middle of the brow out. Okay. And now I'm going to blend a little before I add. Get this nice big blending brush here. Okay. Blending is important when you're working on eyeshadow, especially if you're going to be doing some crease work. It's the blending that is going to give that a nice even look when you're all done. I do a little cheating with it. The makeup artists go very dark and very high with their crease, and then they just blend and blend and blend and blend and blend, 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 and blend, 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 until it's just beautiful and smoky. You guys don't need to watch me blend and blend and blend, 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 blend. So I'm kind of doing the cheater way and trying to keep it more in the general area of where I want that smoke in the corner of the eye. Okay. Now I'm going to go into the palette, and I'm going to grab some of this pink down here. It's called Tickled. I'm going to get a little bit of that, and I'm going to go right into the bottom lid here and right into the tear duct, just like so. You see it? Okay. I'm going to finish with just kind of a neutral matte color, which is in palette 1. It's called Elated. I use it almost every day. I love this color. You can even use like a pressed powder to achieve the same thing. And that's what I fill in under the front of my brow and down toward the tear duct. The reason I do that is because I don't need shimmer over here. I'm trying to move the shimmer out so that it opens up my eye. You can do shimmer down here too. You want to open up that eye. Okay, half face. How are we doing? Time for a little eyeliner. And if I clean this eyeliner brush, or this eyebrow, it's an eyeliner brush, but I used it to fill in my brow a little bit. So if I clean that, I can use that in palette 3 and grab some of that nice dark Irate at the bottom and do a little eyeliner. I like to do this on a wet eyeliner brush. I start in the middle by my tear duct and I move all the way out, and you can go as far as you want. You can go all the way for that cat eye, or you can just stop right at the edge of your lash line. And then if I'm going to go out with a little bit of a winged eyeliner, I want to come back gently, thicken, not at the tip, but closer as you go in, starting maybe just at the lash line. I want to create that slope. My mirror is a little far away. I'm having trouble seeing this. Come to me. Okay. Ooh, that's better. I can see. Okay. I need to fill one more little section. Hold on. There we go. Okay. To the bottom, and then we'll throw on a little mascara and grab a lip color. Why am I not seeing this? I think my brush is too dry. Let me wet it. Oh, I should use my liquid liner. All right. Okay. Moving on. I'm gonna grab my lash curler. Oh, I can't believe it's in here. I was trying to sound confident, but you know, Rafe was running around with this thing all morning, so I was a little scared it wouldn't be in there. So give him a little curl. I hear him crying again, that kiddo. Boy, he is just, I remember when Kenny was this age, this is when he had been kind of okay with his sleeping, going down when we put him down, and he came to this point where he started insisting that we lay with him while he fall asleep. And we had to hold his hand so that he knew we were there. because if he didn't hold our hand, he knew he would wake up and we would have snuck out of the room. And so we would take turns, and it was just brutal. And I think that went on for almost a year. Fools. We did it. We moved a mattress into the room. We would lay next to his little toddler bed. We would hold his hand until he was sound asleep every night. And sometimes that would take a good 45 minutes. And then we'd be so exhausted we'd just go to bed. I don't think we hardly saw each other at all that entire year. I mean, the reason we are so strict about our kids' bedtimes is because that's our time together. We want to sit together and talk about our day. And if our kids are bouncing off the walls until 8 o'clock at night, that just doesn't work for our marriage, right? We have to spend time with us, just us. So I put on the transplanting gel first. I have 2 wands I'm working with here, okay? And that first wand wets your lashes. And then you use the second wand to add fibers to those lashes. And after that sets for just a second, and they're nicely adhered, you want to go in with the first wand and seal those fibers right in. Oh, there he is again. I'm going to have to wrap this up soon and run up there, give him a little pat. You know, we don't fall for that laying in there for hours at a time anymore, but we do like to run in occasionally and say, it's okay, go to sleep. And usually after 3 or 4 tries of that, he goes to sleep. All right, are we sealed in? You want a nice good coat there. See him? You can really see the difference with a half face, can't you? Wow, look at that. So for lips, I was thinking, since I was kind of doing the purple thing, that I would grab that awesome purple liquid lipstick, and I thought that I would cool it down a little bit with my concealer, because you know you can mix those. I'm looking for it now. It's a deep purple color. Where are you? It's my exfoliator. I already exfoliated today, so skip that. Here it is. This one, okay? This is called Spellbound. The dark blue one, that's Superstitious. I always confuse those two. All right. So I have lost my retractable lip brush that I was so excited to show you. I have lost it. I don't know what I did with it. I'm gonna have to clean out my makeup bag tomorrow and see if I shoved it in somewhere. But I do have another brush I can use. And I am going to use it to mix this. So I'm going to put a little bit of the Spellbound on my hand. You see it? And then I'm going to take some of my concealer, okay, and I'm going to add it to the purple, and I'm going to mix them together. And it makes this really pretty lavender. Do you see it? Oh yeah, half face, stay focused. This will be tricky. Oh, I wanted to mention tonight that I found a new dentist, and They're here in Scripps Ranch. I had a friend who was just raving about this dentist, and so finally I switched. They're called Mod Squad Dental. Awesome. Just awesome. Love them. Their office is beautiful. The people are wonderful. It was the most gentle cleaning I've ever had. They offered me a warm neck pillow during my cleaning. And they used cinnamon polish stuff, whatever that's called. It was just like such a good experience. I want to go back tomorrow. I have my teeth cleaned again. All right, I gotta go. I can't listen to that baby cry anymore. There it is. Half face. I didn't really clean that line down the middle, did I? Do it real quick. And up. I was just thinking, did I put foundation all over my face when I was talking to you guys earlier? I totally did, didn't I? I'm a goof. God, my face is just red tonight. There we go. What do you think? So half face. Boo. Sad face. Happy face. Yes. Oh, I have lipstick on my teeth. Happens to the best of us. So there you have it, half face. I'm gonna go cuddle that baby. He's so cute, and I don't want to miss a moment, and I don't want to listen to him cry anymore. So big hugs for him. Big hugs for you guys too. Thank you so much for watching tonight. I will be back here tomorrow, Wednesday at 7:15. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.